I realize how detrimental to me is my focus on the narratology, story-driven framework, as opposed to the gameplay-driven ludology. And I tremble at the prospect of its crisis, which I know I can't overcome but intend to try to postpone the arrival of, yet have no means of doing that on my mind right now. I curse at my mind for not having enough creative potential to bestow upon me an easy grounding to develop my product from. Yet at the same time I have to learn to live with what I am and accept my own demands, as outlandish as they may be. Surely the resolutions shall come to me in the process, I say, with the naivety of a child who has yet to witness this dispassionate life crush each and every one of his dreams in a fraction of a moment. So be it, I say, with a calm and resolute demeanor, as though time were an inexhaustible gift, foolishly planning a slow and steady development process in one of the most volatile, fluctuating markets. Yet, if such goals are set before me, then I shall strive to bring myself wholly into accordance with them, and however long the path may be, I will not surrender to haste, for haste is surely the only cause that begets imperfections. Never mind the emerging subjective blindness over the long course of time. No matter how grueling and exhausting, I will realize my dream project. Surely one day it will finally happen. Surely my interest will be kept throughout the many years. And surely the product will run flawlessly on then to be modern hardware and operating systems with no bugs and glitches whatsoever. Or Windows would finally shoot itself in the head for good and everybody would just migrate to ReactOS. I look into the mirror and see before me a brazen liar, one who has boasted of the talents he claimed as his own to all who would listen, until his vanity swelled so greatly that even he began to mistake his own lies for truth. I see a man hopelessly estranged from what he is and what he longs to become, lurching from place to place in frantic defense of a crumbling image, blind to the inevitability of its collapse. He has already feasted upon its fruit, while it cracked and rotted at the foundation, a fictitious construct of one feigning craftsmanship. He knew it would not endure, so he indulged in the repose it offered, while he still could. And now, when the hour has come to prove his worth, he wakes in bitter hunger, craving more, cursing the stillness in which he once chose to remain. And as his image falls, he will still long for another relief at the end of the ceaseless process. He will go on as he always has, though now stripped of the satisfaction, the joy, any vestige of fulfillment, obedient to habit alone, clinging to the same hollow motions, because there once was a time when they gave him everything, trapped within an endless circle, forever trying to reclaim what has already passed beyond recall. Such is the nature of that wretched figure that stares back at me, and I fear to my very core that I may never find the strength to change him.